Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, I have my Kevin Durant 6 collection or KD 6 collection. As you might have been able to tell in my previous videos, right behind me I had most of my KD 6s. And since they've been in a lot of my backgrounds, I kind of just wanted to show you exactly what ones they are, since it can sometimes be hard to tell kind of what they are in the cases. Obviously, KD 6s are probably my favorite Nike basketball shoe to come out. When it comes to Nike basketball, they have made a lot of great models in the older shoes when it comes to colorways and the style of the shoe. Nowadays it's more aimed towards the technology of it, and in my opinion some of the colorways aren't as crazy as they used to be. Some are pretty cool and still kind of cool, but more recently it's mainly technology and you can't really wear them off the court. When it comes to KD 6s, you can just wear them off the court and on the court, I think, and because they have that cool just regular Nike shoe feel to them, so you can't go wrong. But I have 8 pairs of KD 6s in total, which is quite a lot. I'm very happy with the amount I've gotten. There's still some KD 6s that I haven't been able to get yet that I definitely will hopefully be getting in the future. But as of now, I'm very happy with what I have. I'm very grateful for what I have and what I've been able to get, considering these are such an old shoe, because I believe he's on the KD 13 now, so these are pretty old, and for them to still be wearable with the air bubble is absolutely amazing. And I still play basketball in some of these pairs. To start the video off, I'm going to show you guys probably my least favorite out of all 8 pairs, and it is the KD 6 neutral grays, I believe is what these are called. These I wore for basketball mainly. These are definitely a shoe I still wear now when I go play basketball. They're really great for outdoor basketball use as well, in my opinion. I don't know what it is about the grip on the bottom, but they just work really good for outdoor ball. And that's mainly what I use these for, just because there are plain KD 6 that aren't really too coveted or rare, so I'm very happy I have these. It's just kind of like a beater, I guess is the word for it. So the next pair I'm going to show you is a pair I don't really like too much, but I had to get them because I don't have any of this kind in my collection. And it is the KD 6 Elites. As you can see, these have the full length air bubble on them. So it makes, I believe retail on these was close to 200 or more than 200. These retailed for so much money when they first came out. That's why I never really bought a pair. They're just way too expensive for me to justify that. And whenever I was probably, I don't even know, 8th grade, 7th grade when these came out, so I definitely didn't have the funds to purchase these. But now that all these are kind of older, a lot of people are just trying to sell them, get rid of them, because they're not too hype, which makes me very happy because these are the shoes I love the most. And these kind of have like a gray and yellowy red colorway to them. Not really sure the exact name on these. I got these for a really good price, and I'm very happy I got them, and I'll probably end up playing basketball in these at some point. Getting into the next pair, these are probably one of my favorites just because of the details that Nike put into these, and they are the bamboo colorway. As you can see, it kind of has like bamboo design all throughout the upper. I'm not sure if you can really see it, but it's kind of just like a green earth tone colorway to them. I'll show you the liner. I'm not sure if you'll be able to really see it, but in there's a band, I believe, and some other cool little details, which makes me very happy that I own this shoe. But yeah, these are probably one of the KD 6s I probably won't wear on the court, just because I don't want to ruin these, and they're just such a great shoe with all the details Nike put into them. So this next pair is the peanut butter and jelly KD 6. These are just a simple KD 6. The swoosh, I don't know if you can tell, but it has a jelly design all on it, which I think is really cool. It has like a purpley color to the upper and bluish orange, I'd say. These are crazy because they are a 13.5, which, like I mentioned in some of my previous videos, is super hard to come by in Nike basketball shoes. Nike doesn't really make 13.5s anymore, I believe, except for the Nike by Use, which are the custom pairs that you can order off their website. And here's just a closer look at that swoosh for you guys, because it's one of the best details on a KD6. Getting into the last 4 pairs, these are definitely my favorite 4 pairs I own. And without further ado, let's just get into it. I know you guys want to see the shoes, and I want to show you them. And they are the KD6 Meteorologies. I think these are kind of based off the Weatherman KD4s. If you know what those are, you are a true Nike basketball head. KD4 Weathermans are one of my all-time grail KDs and Nike basketball shoes in general. So one day I will own them. I don't know when that day will be, but it will happen at some point. They're just so expensive, and it's so hard finding a good pair for like a good price that aren't completely destroyed or just way overpriced. But here's a closer look at this shoe. As you can see, it kind of has like a map design all throughout. Has these really cool details, kind of like a thermal map. Here's the bottom for you. They are 14. I got them for such a great price. I could not let them go. They're practically brand new. The next pair is one of the KD6s I have always wanted, literally since the day they came out. They're so hard to find, but luckily I finally found a pair. And they are the KD6 Black History Months. This certain year when this Black History Month pack came out with the LeBron 11s, it's one of the best packs I think Nike has ever done for the BHM shoes. They got that little gold hit on the tongue, and then that overall just great pattern all over the shoe with that speckle midsole and the shiny laces. I really need the LeBron 11s to match and complete this set. And one day I'll get it because, I don't know, they just blow it out of the water when it comes to the BHM collections, when it was the old Nike basketball pairs. And they're just one of my favorites. But here's just a last close look for you guys. One of the best KD6s of all time. Definitely in my top 5. So now getting into my second to last pair. Again, it's one of these crazy KD6 colorways that Nike did. And it's the KD6 Liger. And I believe it is based off of just all these different animal patterns, the lion, the tiger. I believe there's cheetah print and zebra print in this as well. All these crazy colors when it comes down to this KD6. And it's just one of those shoes that when you wear them on or off the court, you are going to be breaking necks, and people are going to be like, what are those? And keep asking you. The amount of compliments I've gotten wearing this shoe is absolutely insane. Even by people that don't know shoes, they just notice that it's crazy and out there. And a lot of people don't own these anymore, so I'm definitely happy I still have a pair and I was able to get a pair. So now I have the last pair of KD6s in my collection. I hope this video wasn't too long for you guys. I try to keep them pretty relatively short so you guys can kind of still learn some knowledge but also not get too bored. Because with quarantine and everything, I can't really go out and do much, so I'm just trying to make do with what I have and kind of the ideas I can do in my room with all these shoes. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the last pair, and they are the KD6 Texas. As you can see, it is based off the college he went to. He went to UT, and they are the school colors. As you can tell, I believe that swoosh is like a greenish color. I'm not too sure, but this whole upper speckle does glow in the dark. I believe this part of the outsole does as well, which makes this shoe such a crazy shoe. Like I mentioned, the old Nike basketball shoes were just crazy. Like, as you can tell, there's so many different colorways and creative ideas that they did on these shoes that you don't really see nowadays, which it kind of disappointing, I guess. But, you know, it's great to still have these. The first time I ever saw these was, I think, in 8th grade. I was playing another local basketball team, and some kid had these on, and since that day, I've always wanted a pair, and I finally got them. But that's all I got for you guys today. I know this probably isn't the craziest collection out there, but for me and what I've been able to get the last couple years is definitely crazy, and I'm definitely grateful to be able to own all these pairs and to be able to afford them. It's honestly crazy, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite KD6 is and what your favorite KD6 in my collection is. I'd love to hear what you guys have in mind and what you guys think. But without further ado, that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.